up, fingertips up, arm circles. 20 forward. Good morning. 20 small circles going forward. And then 20 small circles going backward. Fingertips down, big circles. And then reverse. All right, alternate back and forth 10 times. How are we feeling, Madison? Are you as sore as I am?
No.
Sweet. Share the pain. Both hands back to front. And then we'll go side to side 10 times. All right, take a nice deep breath in. Come all the way up. Right hand grab the left wrist. Pull to the right side. Couple deep breaths here. Reach up nice and tall. Left hand grab the right wrist. Pull to the left side. Up nice and tall, forward fold, cross the arms, lift your head and shoulders hang heavy. Let that stretch take place through the low back, hamstrings. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. Drop the hands to the ground, take a nice deep breath, and all the way back up. Right hand grab the left wrist again, pull to the right side. Up nice and tall, grab the other wrist, pull to the other side. Reach up nice and tall, forward fold again. This time widen those feet out outside your shoulders, cross the arms. And we're gonna ragdoll side to side here, getting the elbows outside the leg. About 12, 14, 16 times, whatever you feel like you need. If your back's really tight, do 20. Then we're gonna come all the way back up when you're done. Hands behind the head, keeping the feet out nice and wide. We're gonna do some wide leg good mornings here. So soften those knees, drive your hips back. We'll go 10 reps here, going down nice and slow. Stand and squeeze your butt. And then hands out to the side. And we're going alternating toe touches here. I want to make sure we're getting the hamstrings and everything nice and warm today. All right, widen the feet out a little bit more. All right, now we're gonna do alternating side lunges here, or Cossack squats, which is what our strength work is today. So hands are up, go up in the air. Toes are slightly out, and we're going to push our butt back and down, slowly going down to one side, stand up, and then go to the other side. All right, so we want to make sure our knee is tracking with our toe. So we don't want our toe here and then our knee going here or diving in. We want to turn the toes out so that our knee tracks with that toe. All right, we're going to do 10 total, 5 on each side. Bring those feet back up underneath you. We're going to make our way to the ground. On your backs. All right, flex those toes back. There is a chance we'll do this without music because of the weather, probably. I don't know why. It keeps going in and out. All right, keep those toes flexed back. Single leg raise all the way up and back down. And then the other leg. And then we'll bring our feet, our heels towards our butt. And we have 15 glute bridges. Drive those hips up. Keep that rib cage crunched down. Try to make a straight line from the shoulders to the knees. And then slowly come down and drive the hips up. 15 times. And then when you're done there, we're going to flip over into a tabletop position. So make sure those knees are right up underneath the hips. Hands are right up underneath the shoulders. We're gonna tuck our toes and then press back into a downward dog. All right, so we're gonna start here, coming back, drive the heels to the ground, alternate them back and forth. 10 to 12 times here. So 5 or 6 on each side. And then come way up on those toes and drive the heels down. As you drive the heels down, press your chest towards your toes, opening up that chest a little bit. We go 5 times here. And then we're going to shift back to plank. Slowly lower yourself to the ground. Up dog or cobra. And flip those toes back to downward dog. Float your right heel up, driving your left heel into the ground. Swing that leg through into a runner's lunge. And just hold that. We'll get to a spot here and I'll check the music. Well, if you don't have internet connection, we can't do it. Can't listen to anything, so. All right, plant those hands down. Slide that foot back into plank. Slowly lower yourself to the ground. Up dog or cobra again. Flip those toes back to downward dog. Flip that left heel up, drive the right heel into the ground and hold. Get a nice stretch, and then swing that leg through into your runner's lunge. Squeak! I can go to sleep right now. What is like? Me too. Plant those hands, step back in the plank. Slowly lower yourself to the ground. Up dog or cobra. Flip those toes, back to downward dog. Going back to the right side, flip the right heel up. Swing it through into that runner's lunge. This time we have hip circles. All right, so we're gonna rotate our hips in a circle motion 5 times one direction, and then 5 times the other direction. And then step back in the plank. I just wait for everyone to catch up. And then slowly lower down. Up dog or cobra. Flip your toes. Back to downward dog. Left heel up. Hold it there. And then swing it through. And we're going to hip rotations on this side. So 5 one direction. And then 5 the other direction. And then we'll step back to plank. Slowly lower one more time. Up dog or cobra. Flip those toes into downward dog. And then slowly walk those feet up to your hands. And then roll it up. All right. So we're gonna go into single leg touchdowns. Single leg touchdowns. So stand on that left leg, we're gonna do 10. And then we're gonna do 5 of the hop. So we'll do 10 where we come down and then just stand. And at the end, we'll do 5 where we hop, all right? Switch it up to the other side. And then 5 of the hop. And then shake it out. We have our feet out nice and wide, almost uncomfortably wide, okay? So that we can get nice and deep into that Cossack Squat or that side lunge. If you don't have a weight, I want your hands up overhead. We'll drop down as low as we can. This toe can go up if you want. And then we're gonna go 45 seconds to one side, 45 seconds to the other side. Rest 30 seconds. And then we'll have DeadBug holds, all right? So our DeadBug holds will be here. We'll crunch up, we'll hold for 45 seconds, and then we'll have heel taps for 45 seconds with no rest. Then we'll have 30-second rest after that, and we'll go through that 3 times, all right? So we're gonna start these Cossack squats with no weight the first round. Let yourself get warmed up. And then if you feel like you can add weight, you'll add weight. You'll know you're not ready to add weight if you're doing these without weight and you're doing one of these types of things and you're looking down at the ground. If you can't keep your chest upright in this position, you have no business adding weight to it because all it's gonna do is put extra stress on the knee and the low back, okay? So keep that in mind as we're going through this workout. All right, go ahead and widen those feet out. And go. There we go. Huh? She's going to one side. Going to either the left or the right side. Staying to that one side for 45 seconds. Just like in any other squat or lunge, when you go down, you want to come back up and squeeze your butt, get up nice and tall, and then back down into that lunge. You got 15 seconds here. And then switch to the other side. Whew, one side might be tighter than the other. Rest. Rest in 30 seconds. Then we're going down to the ground for our DeadBug Hold. Going in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Flex those toes back towards you. Crunching up with your chest, so don't lead with your facing your hands. Your hands should not be facing your feet. They should be going straight up in the air, reaching up towards the ceiling, sky, whatever's above you. And you should feel that tension right here, right in that midsection of the core. 15 more seconds here. Pressing the small part of your back into the ground while we're crunching up here. 3, 2, 1. Without changing the angle of your knee, tap your heel to the ground, slowly bring it back up, and then after you've gone all the way back up, then the other side goes. It's not this. Okay? One side goes down, comes up, then the other side goes down and comes up. Right? Bring those knees over your hips. Keep crunching up here, keeping tension in that core. And rest. 30-second rest. And then we're back to our Cossack squats. If you want, you can add weight this time if you feel comfortable with the movement. If not, just stay without weight. You'll still get results without the weight. Here we go. Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Widen your feet out, Corey. And I'm not sure with your knee, adding weight might be the best idea. Yeah. If you have that bad knee, you don't want to load it more. If you feel like you're not getting as low with the weight, you need to drop the weight, because it should not change your range of motion or if your chest is falling. And switch to the other side. there. And rest. 30-second rest, we're going back to our DeadBug Hold. I need happy juice this morning. Struggling today. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and crunch it up. So we're here, crunch leading with the chest, not the face and the hands. Fingertips should be facing straight up, not down towards your feet. If you feel tension in your neck, reset. So relax here, get those hands out in front, lead with your chest, let your head relax. Anytime you feel tension in your neck, it means that chin's probably dropping and you're bringing your head towards your feet. We don't want that. 5 more seconds here. And heel taps. Without changing the angle of the knee. More seconds here. We got a couple people to fix after this movement. And rest. Coming over to you, Madison. Dead bug position. Now when your heel goes down, move up the hip. So make sure that you're going, your heel's going to go in an arching motion, not just straight down or straight up. Okay. All right, here we go. Back to your feet. Beginning in a little extra break here. Widen those feet out. And go. And switch sides. Fifteen seconds. And rest. And then going back to our dead bugs. All right, get ready. Feet are up. Lead with the chest and your fingertips and crunch. Knees are over the hips. We're not all tucked in here like this. Our legs aren't out straight. Knees are over the hips. Still got 20 seconds here. Again, if your neck gets tight, just relax, reset yourself, and then crunch up, leading with the chest, not the face. And heel taps. Bring the heel all the way down, all the way back up, before you go down to the other side. You should be a slow, controlled movement here, not fast. "20 seconds to go. And rest. And those are our 3 sets for our strength work today. All right, so if you have a jump rope at home, use a jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope, all we're gonna do is switch foot jumps. So no line jumps laterally. We're gonna get up on the balls of our feet, and we're just gonna switch our feet back and forth for 1 minute. All right, that's the easiest way to modify your jump rope if you don't have a jump rope or can't jump rope, and still get our heart rate up the same as we would if we were jumping rope, okay? So we got 1 minute there. Then we're gonna go to a weight. If you have a torpedo weight, you'll hold it like this. Feet are still out wide like they were in that Cossack Squat. We're doing a deadlift into a high pull. All right, don't hold the weight up here. You wanna pull the weight to your chest and then come back to your hips and reset for the next rep, okay? If you have only dumbbells at home or a kettlebell at home, kettlebell, you can actually grab the handle like this and pull here. On a dumbbell, you're gonna wanna hold here, and at 30 seconds, you'll just switch sides, right? So you'll be here, do your single arm high pull, and at 30 seconds, switch sides, okay? And I'll try to demo that in the workout if I remember. We'll have a 1 minute rest after that 2 minutes of work. Then, if you have something to jump up on or onto to the other side, like a box or something like that, we're gonna do 2 minutes of burpee box jump overs, or burpee box jumps, or burpee broad jumps, or just burpees, okay? How do you know which one to do? Well, if you don't have a box, you do burpee broad jumps. All right, burpee broad jump, you come down, come up, jump forward, turn around, jump back to where you just jumped from, okay? Everyone can do those unless you have an ankle injury, all right? Then you're just going to do regular burpees. Come up, stand, or jump off that one good ankle, okay? Everyone else will do burpee broad jumps unless you can do burpee box jumps, all right? So I'm gonna give you a minute to go ahead and grab a box, get that set up, grab a sip of water, and then we'll get working. We'll get to moving with the workout. Anyone else want a box? No? Okay.
For the jump rope thing?
Yep, we're gonna do rope. You're gonna be on camera. You don't go all the way up anyways. You just drive your elbows up. Nope, you gotta stand up. It's a deadlift. Okay, so it's from here to here, and you're only pulling the weight up as high as you can. Yeah, then you'll just do deadlifts. Okay, just come here, do deadlifts. You can do a jumping sumo deadlift if you need to, okay? But if you're pulling and you feel pain in your shoulder, elbow, or wrist, modify that sumo deadlift high pull to just a sumo deadlift, but it also means you need to go higher in weight. You don't want to use the same weight you're going to use for high pulls because you're not going to get much of a workout in. So if you're using a 20 or 25 for high pulls, you need 40 or 50 pounds for your sumo deadlift. It's got to be significantly heavier. All right? So for jump rope, be here, alternating, and then when that gets to the point where it's fatigued, you'll come here.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. What's the burpee box? I'm not doing that.
Just like this is. Burpee. Watch jump. All right, so you just do a burpee broad jump. Okay? Do a burpee, jump forward, turn around, do a burpee, jump back. All right? Burpees, burpee broad jump, burpee broad jump, burpee broad jump. Burpee, broad jump. Whoever's in the camera. Just make sure it's still going. I'm not redoing this workout at all. I don't redo workouts. They just don't get posted.
Yeah.
Get my caffeine. My jump rope. Oh yeah. And good. All right. All right, we're going in 10 seconds. We got jump rope or switch foot jumps first. Going in 10 seconds. And we're immediately going into sumo deadlift high pulls or sumo deadlifts at the 1 minute mark. And go. Tell me when it's a minute. I see everyone looking at the clock, so you won't be the only one. Three, two, one, and sumo deadlift high pulls or sumo deadlifts. Feet are wider than your shoulders. Don't pull. We got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. If you're doing a single arm, switch it up. And rest. 1 minute. Rest 1 minute. Then we got burpee broad jumps, or burpee box jumps, or burpees for 2 minutes. Then we have a 2 minute rest. Welcome to Friday. And no, Porter, I didn't know you were coming. Embrace them. Embrace the burpee. Embrace the burpee. As soon as you embrace the burpee, your whole life will change. Huh?
Do you hit burpees for it?
3, 2, 1, and go. Still got a minute. And rest. 2 minutes. Oh. Oh man. The good news is we only have 3 rounds of that. The even better news is one's already done. The worst news, we have 2 to go.
I did the burpees jump with.
It's all right.
Yeah, it was okay. I don't think I could do the broad jump.
Can we do V jumps instead of split?
What's that?
Do V jumps?
Nah. Huh? What are? The X jumps?
X jumps.
They're harder. I don't think they get your heart rate up quite as much. We got 40 seconds here. That's the arm right with that. Yeah. Just look at it this way. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Once you're done, your workout's over for the day.
And then happy Friday.
Happy hour Friday. And go. 15 seconds. Three, two, one. Sumo deadlift high pulls. Or sumo deadlift. Rest, 1 minute. You should be able to get the same amount of burpee box jumps in 2 minutes as you got sumo deadlift high pulls in 1 minute. Here's a goal for you. And if you didn't count, ten seconds. Three, two, one, and go. And rest. 2 minute rest. One more round. 45 seconds.
Doing the double pyramid thing?
No. That's true performance workout. You can do it if you want to.
Well, I was trying to modify it all for myself because there's a lot of running.
Oh, rowing. All right, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Sumo Deadlift high pull. Rest. 1 minute. Oh. Last 2 minutes coming up. Ah. 20 to 25 reps is your goal. If you get more than that, it's just bonus. You keep going until you hit 20 to 25 reps. Yeah. Yep. If you're at 18 when I say rest, do 2 more. If you're at 15, do 5 more. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Counting will take your mind off the time. fast. Our main stretch today is going to be our pigeon stretch. So either on your back, your legs crossed, or face down. All right, so start making it down to the ground. I'll show both. Left ankle to the right knee. Reverse. It's a reverse pigeon for this. I don't know what it is. Feels amazing. So you'll hold here for about a minute, and then switch to the other side, hold for about a minute. And or, meaning you can do both because you get a slightly different stretch. Coming into pigeon here. And making sure we stretch out those hips, glutes, back, so that we're not debilitated for the weekend. Some people might have PTSD over the weekend from burpees, it's fine. You'll get over it. So any of these stretches on either side, you want to hold for about a minute at the minimum, up to 2 minutes. And wherever you're the tightest, you want to try to breathe into and focus on that spot so it'll relax. And then if you no longer feel that stretch, you can make your way up, back into tabletop or onto your back, and then go to the other side. Because once you don't feel that stretch anymore, there's no need to continue stretching it. Holy crap. Is anyone else still sweating? Sweet, that's not just me. Just made a sweat angel. This is my team this morning. They're the ones that pushed me, made it happen. Actually, I think I pushed them. How many burpees did you get? Did you do the 20? 20? 20? 20? We must have been rep for rep. I was like right at 20. Good job. A hand for everyone up here, except for me. I gotta do it every day. Thanks for coming, ladies. It was more fun working out with you than by myself.